Hello everyone, and welcome to my YNR Official 24 channel. Mariah takes Dominic. Billy gets in touch with Jill and Lily. Lily tells Kane that she and the kids will never forgive him. Kane and Phyllis go to Victor's office. They tell him that they now own most of Newman and the companies that work with it. They say the office belongs to them now. They make fun of Victor. Kane says that Victor tried to take everything that belongs to him. Phyllis tells Victor that he betrayed her just like he does to everyone. She says he has given up on his kids and left his wife times. This guy has one friend, and that is because he pays him. Victor says to them that they should enjoy being on top. The young and the restless characters know that soon they will fall down. Nikki and Victoria walk in. Tell them that they are really disgusting. Phyllis says that they own this place, and she tells Victoria that she has always relied on her father for everything. She says, "You people are like sheep, you are like people who follow others blindly." Victoria tells Phyllis that she has never done anything on her own. This woman has gotten everything from men she has been with. She does things to get what she wants from them. When things do not work out, she gets really upset. She is looking forward to seeing someone she does not like, Kane, get in trouble. When Phyllis says she is going to throw her out, Victor gets angry. Says enough. Kane tells Victor that he has to leave the building in 1 week. He says that anything that is still there after that will be given to charity. Victor says that soon they will be happy because the other people will be embarrassed. Then he tells them to leave. At the GCAC, Sally talks to Billy about some things. She wants to know what Billy is going to do about Kane's offer. Sally says nothing has changed. Billy still wants Chancellor. Billy keeps giving her reasons why he should do things. Sally does not think these are good reasons. She thinks Billy is going to make things worse for himself. She thinks they will both be unhappy if Billy keeps going this way. Billy is not happy that Sally called his mom to ask if she would stop giving him money if he left. Sally and Billy are talking about this because it is a decision for him to make about Kane's offer. She only managed to talk to Snapper. He told her that his mom is really sick now. Nobody called him, so he is not sure how bad it is. His mom is a woman, so she must be very sick. She says that these things happen. Then she starts talking about the problems he has with his mom. She wants him to tell Jill that he really cares about her. Spectra gets up, walks out, and she sees Adam on her way out. The Newman asks Billy what he did to Spectra this time. Adam is really impressed that he is not hitting him. Billy thinks he is already about to cry because of what's happening to him. They keep arguing about how neither of them's good enough for Sally. Billy says they're doing okay. Adam thinks that Kane is giving him the company Chancellor, and Billy says the Newmans are getting what is coming to them. The Newman is sure that Sally will figure out that he is not a person and she will leave him. Adam and Billy are still talking about Sally. Who deserves her? Billy is sure that the Newmans are only getting what they deserve. When Billy walks out, Adam gets a text message that says Lily has been found. The Newmans go back to the ranch. Talk to Michael and Adam. The lawyer tells them that the computer program is really good at making papers and documents to hide the bad things that were done. Victor asks Adam if he did what he was told to do. Adam says that he did it. Nikki wants to know what is going on. Adam does not want to talk about it. His wife and daughter keep asking him questions and trying to get him to tell them what is happening with the Newmans and Adam. He says that he is going to crush these bastards and they will really pay. Phyllis and Kane go back to the train car. She wants to toast to their triumph because she is happy about what they did. He tells her that Victor does not make threats and they need to be ready for what might happen. She cannot imagine what could go wrong now that they have won. Phyllis thinks that winning is sexy. So they make out, have sex. After they have sex, she falls asleep. Then Lily sends a text message to Kane saying that she will never forgive Kane. Billy goes to the cafe in the park. He really wishes that Kane would text him. Then Billy starts thinking about something that happened before. His mom told him something that has stuck with him. She said she had Billy to make up for the mistakes she made with his brother Philip. His mom said she liked being a mom to Billy. Taking care of him was never the most important thing to her. Billy decides to call his mom. She is surprised to hear his voice on the phone. He asks his mom if she will be okay. Billy wants to know how she is doing. After his mom tells him about her condition, Billy promises her that he will not do anything to stress her out. He also promises to visit his mom when she's feeling better and ready for him to come. Billy wants to see his mom and make sure she is doing alright. He remembers telling him that she wanted Chancellor to be his legacy. Abby and Devon take Dominic home. Tell him he should sleep for a while. When Dominic goes upstairs, Mariah looks at him through the window in the door. Then she runs back to the motel. Tells Ian they need to find another way to do things. Ian is not happy about this. Ian thinks Mariah has not been the same since she left the place he had for her. Mariah says she saw Dominic and he is still a boy. Chancellor is very important to her. She wants it to be his legacy. He tells her that Dom can be a part of her life again. Mariah says that Dominic is happy with his parents and she does not want to hurt them like she hurt her family. She wonders why she cannot just take Arya and leave. He thinks that she only adopted Arya to make up for losing Dominic. Dominic is her child, born to her. She gets upset. He keeps talking, saying that she loved Dom before Abby did. Then she remembers the day she said goodbye to baby Dom. Mariah does not think that taking him away from his parents will make Mariah better. Ian tells Mariah that Mariah needs to go after what Mariah needs and what Mariah wants. Abby and Devon may have all the money and help in the world. They do not have him. He promises to take Mariah, and him they will never be found. He says that Tessa needs Arya and Arya needs Dominic. Mariah can have a start and be a whole person again. Mariah says it's time. She agrees with him. Back at the Chancellor estate, Devon walks in after finding some random scarf outside. He is really distracted because Newman is gone. This is all very hard to believe. Devon thinks it is all Bill's fault. Abby is worried that Kane and Phyllis will have a lot of trouble with the Newmans and it will hurt them. Then Dominic comes downstairs. He really wants to make snowmen. He and his mom quickly go outside while Devon makes a phone call. Devon is still thinking about the Newmans. What is going on with them? Soon after, Abby returns and says Dom disappeared when she went looking for a bucket. They assume he's playing hide and seek and run off to find him. Mariah drives off with Dominic in her backseat. Kane tells Victor that he needs to get out of the office. Victor should leave the office because Kane says so. Mariah is gone with Dominic. Now Kane is warning Victor. Mariah Copeland is going to drive with Dominic Winters. This happens after Kane Ashby tells Victor Newman that he needs to leave his office. Kane Ashby and Phyllis Summers will go to Newman Enterprises. They want to tease Victor Newman that Arabesque owns most of Newman Enterprises. Victoria Newman and Nikki Newman will join in on the argument. Then Victor Newman will kick Kane Ashby and Phyllis Summers out. Kane Ashby will tell Victor Newman that he is to leave his office in 1 week. After that, Kane Ashby will leave with Phyllis Summers to go to his train. Phyllis wants to celebrate, but then Kane gets a text from Lily. This text from Lily makes Kane look really uneasy. The text says that Lily and the twins will never forgive Kane for what he did. At the GCAC, Sally Spectra and Billy Abbott get into another fight. They're still disagreeing about the Chancellor situation. Sally tells Billy about a phone call she just had. She wanted to talk to Jill Abbott, so she called her. Billy is going to find out that Snapper Foster answered the phone. This is because Jill is not doing well. Sally wants Billy to talk to Jill and work things out. She knows that going after Chancellor is not going to make Billy happy. Sally and Billy will argue some more. Then Sally will. She will not even say hello to Adam Newman. Adam will talk to Billy. Ask him what is going on. He will think that Billy has done something again. Adam will guess that this has something to do with Billy being full of himself and his problems with the Newman family. Billy's problems with the Newman family are always causing trouble for him. Adam is going to tell Billy that Sally is going to break up with him. Adam does not think Billy will be in charge of Chancellor for long. Adam will be sitting at the bar. He will get a text message about Lily Winters and the twins. The person who is sending the text message to Adam wants to know what to do. Adam will get this text message. Then he will think about what to do. Meanwhile, Billy will think about Jill. Then he will call her. Billy will remember some things about Jill before he calls her. Adam is not worried about Billy being in charge of Chancellor because Adam does not think Billy will be there for long. That will bring a conversation, and Bill has promised that he will not cause additional stress, but he will still think back to when Jill urged him to run for chancellor. At the Newman Ranch, Michael Baldwin will be there after being summoned by Victor Newman. Nikki and Victoria will want answers about Victor Newman's plan with Adam, but Victor Newman will refuse to tell them the details. Victor Newman will make it clear that Kane and Phyllis are going to pay if it is the thing Victor Newman does for the Newmans. After Mariah sneaks a peek at Dominic at the Chancellor Mansion, the news about the young and the restless says Mariah will go back to her motel room and have visions of Ian Ward. Ian Ward will be unhappy that Mariah has not kidnapped Dominic yet. Mariah does not understand why she cannot just take Aria Porter Copeland. Ian Ward thinks Aria Porter Copeland should be with Tessa Porter and that Dominic should be with Mariah. Mariah thinks that Dominic is a lot like the person he's inside because of her. Then Mariah says that Abby Winters is really Dominic's mother, and that Dominic has a lot of things that are like Abby. Ian does not think that is true. Ian thinks that Mariah loved Dominic first, and that if Ian takes Dominic, then Ian will feel complete again. Mariah is scared that Abby and Devon Winters will keep looking for Dominic because they have a lot of money and people to help them. Ian is not scared. Ian thinks that he can help Mariah and Dominic hide so that Abby and Devon Winters will never find them. Ian thinks that he can make it so that Mariah and Dominic can start a life and be safe. After Mariah decides it's time to take action, she'll snatch Dominic off-screen while he's outside preparing to build a snow family. Once Abby updates Devon on Dominic vanishing, they'll assume he's playing hide and seek. In reality, Dominic will be asleep or possibly drugged in the back seat of Mariah's car as she speeds off with him. Mariah Copeland does something bad by taking little Dominic Newman Abbott Chancellor. This makes a sad and scary situation even worse for Abby and Chance. They are completely broken. Devon is also very upset. The whole Newman family is getting ready to do something big. At the time, Billy Abbott is feeling very tired and sad about all the bad things that have happened to him. He reaches out to Jill, talks to her about his feelings. This might be a chance for him to change his life. Lily Winters has a fight with Kane Ashby. She tells him that she and their kids will never forgive him. It does not matter how sorry he is or how much he says he regrets what he did. Mariah Copeland and her actions are still causing a lot of problems for everyone, the Newman family and people like Billy Abbott and Lily Winters. It all starts with Mariah. She has been falling apart for weeks. The loss of her child is still hurting her. She has been hiding her pain behind smiles and pretending to be strong. When she sees Dominic, she feels something. He is so innocent and perfect. He is also very vulnerable. Seeing him makes Mariah remember her loss. It becomes an obsession for her. At first it seems harmless. She offers to help Abby with Dominic. She says she is fine. Really, she is not. When she is alone, Mariah is a mess. She thinks about the hospital and the empty feeling of not having a baby in her arms. Abby is also struggling. She is sad and tired from taking care of Dominic and dealing with her marriage problems with Chance. When Abby pulls back, Mariah feels lost. She thinks that Dominic needs her and that she is the one who can keep him safe from the bad things in the world. Mariah thinks that she has to protect him because the world has already hurt many children. The kidnapping of Dominic is really scary because it happened quietly. There was no fight and no loud noises. It was a moment when Abby was not paying attention and the house was empty. Someone took Dominic out of his crib, carried him away into the night. This left Abby with a feeling of silence when she walked into the house. She felt it in her body. It was very upsetting. When Abby realized that Dominic was gone, she screamed loudly. Her scream was like a knife that cut through the Newman Ranch. It made Victor take charge away. Nikki started to panic. Devon felt very guilty because he thought he might have missed some signs that something was wrong with Mariah. Chance was already struggling with some issues. He was feeling bad about himself as a husband and a father. He also had some problems from his past that were still bothering him. When Dominic was kidnapped, Chance started to blame himself a lot. He felt so bad that it was like he was in a living nightmare. The kidnapping of Dominic made Chance feel like he was going to fall completely. The whole thing was very bad for everyone at the Newman Ranch, for Abby and Chance, and it made them all feel like they were in a terrible situation. The search is on. Genoa City is falling apart. People are getting suspicious and scared. They are blaming outsiders, enemies, and even their own family members. Then the truth comes out. It is really bad. Mariah took Dominic. This is a shock because Mariah is family. She is someone that people trust and love. They thought they could protect her. Now it feels like she has betrayed them. This is very hard for people to understand. Mariah is not some person or a stranger. She is one of their own. The fact that she could do something bad is almost too much to handle. Mariah is not being cruel to Dominic, she is just really confused. She thinks she is giving him the life he deserves. Mariah whispers promises to Dominic in a place where nobody can find them. She dresses him, feeds him. Mariah is trying really hard to pretend that this is her chance to be a mother. Sometimes Mariah remembers what is really going on, and she starts crying. She is scared of what she has done. She cannot stop herself. When Sharon finally figures out what is happening, she feels two things at the time. She wants to protect her daughter. She is also really horrified. Sharon knows that Mariah needs help, and she needs it soon. If not, something bad could happen to everyone. Mariah needs help before something terrible happens. Billy Abbott is going through a time. He has made some choices and hurt the people he cares about. His family's good name is also suffering because of what he has done. Billy Abbott realizes that he needs help. So he does something that surprises everyone. He talks to Jill Abbott. He does not make excuses. Try to act tough. Instead, he is honest. Says that he is lost. He tells Jill Abbott that he needs her guidance and that he is ready to listen. Jill Abbott is a woman. She is not easily fooled. She can see that Billy Abbott is really sorry. She hears the truth in his voice. So they have a conversation about the past. Jill Abbott tells Billy Abbott that he is hurting himself. She also reminds him that he is an Abbott. She says that he can still do things if he tries. He just has to be responsible and make choices. This conversation might just change everything for Billy Abbott and his family. It could even change the way the Abbotts and Chancellors interact with each other in ways that no one expects. Lily and Kane have a lot of history together. They have been through a lot of love, bad things, and sadness. Now, they are at a point where they have to face the truth. Kane wants to make things right with Lily. He says sorry, makes promises. Lily is not having it. She is very calm and clear when she talks to him. She tells Kane that he does not deserve to be forgiven. His bad choices hurt her and their kids. The kids saw what happened to their family because of Kane's lies and selfishness. Kane thinks that time can fix everything. Lily tells him that some things can never be fixed. She says that these bad things are a part of who they're now. Lily and the kids have moved on without Kane. They did this to take care of themselves, not to be mean to him. Lily and Kane, they're just in a place now. These storylines are coming together. It is getting really emotional. Abby wants her son back badly, that she is willing to do something crazy to make it happen. Devon is wondering if it is possible to love someone without any rules. Sharon is trying to save her daughter from making a mistake. Billy is at a point where he can either get his life back on track or make things worse. Kane has to deal with the fact that saying sorry does not mean everything will be okay. When Mariah finally has to face what she did, it is a tough moment. There are a lot of tears and yelling, and people are saying things that hurt. Dominic is finally safe. The bad things that happened are still affecting everyone. The trust that was broken will take a time to fix because it does not just go back to normal when someone says sorry. The emotional stakes of these storylines, like Abby's desperation and Devon's questions about love, are what make this so hard for everyone, including Sharon and Billy and Kane, and even Mariah to deal with. In the aftermath, Genoa City is forever changed, relationships strained, alliances redefined, and futures rewritten, proving once again that on the young and the restless, love is never simple, forgiveness is never guaranteed, and one impulsive act can ripple outward, altering countless lives in ways no one could have predicted, making this one of the most unforgettable, emotionally charged chapters in the show's history. Even after everything calms down, the bad feelings do not go away. This is because Dominic coming back does not make everything okay again. It actually shows the problems that the families have. Abby holds her son tightly, but you can see the fear in her eyes. She is scared because she knows that bad things can happen because of the people she trusts the most, like her family and friends, not because of strangers or people who want to hurt her. Dominic's return makes her realize that the people closest to her can be the ones who hurt her the most. Chance is really trying to be strong. Inside, he is falling apart. He keeps wondering if his post-traumatic stress disorder made him miss some signs. This is making him think about going to therapy. At the time, Chance feels guilty because he did not protect his family when they needed him the most. Devon feels terrible about what happened to Mariah and her mental breakdown. He wants to be for her more. Devon is being too protective, and this might cause more problems.